Hey everybody, this is Brenda and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be making homemade Jamaican beef patties, and I'm seasoning and cooking up the filling for my homemade Jamaican beef patties. So I'm going to use a bouillon cube. This is my bouillon cube. Put it in there. I'm going to just let you know what I'm seasoning my ground beef with. I have here some bell peppers, yellow, green, and red bell peppers. I'm gonna add that to my filling, and then also I'm gonna add some onion to my filling. This is just here some chopped red onion. Then I'm gonna add green onion to my homemade beef patty filling, Jamaican beef patty. I'm gonna add some sofrito base. This is pretty much how I season my homemade beef patty fillings. I'm gonna add some garlic powder. We're gonna add that garlic powder. You know, I told you I love garlic. I'm heavy with the garlic. We're gonna add onion powder. That's my West Indian secret. When they season their food, they use a lot of onion powder. Ooh, it gives it such a good taste. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of curry powder. Look, you see, I use a lot of curry in this house. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna add some curry powder to this filling. Okay, I'm gonna add some browning. We're gonna add some browning. And then we're going to add some mild jerk seasoning to the homemade beef patty filling. Oh yes. And my friend always tell me use pinto seed. If you don't have pinto, go ahead and use a little bit of allspice. It gives you the same flavoring. So I'm gonna add some allspice to there. I'm gonna add just a pinch of pink salt because I really don't like using too much white salt. I use a lot of pink salt here. Then I'm going to add some black pepper. Don't want it to be too spicy, so I'm gonna be light on that. And I'm gonna add some ginger. And that what's make up my seasoning for my Jamaican patty filling. Just stir everything together. And I made this here plenty of times before. It comes out so good. My family, they love it when I make homemade Jamaican beef patties. Mix everything in there. Good. I'm going to add a little bit more of onion powder and garlic powder because I can do that like this and like so because I love onion powder and garlic powder. Yes. And me being me, heavy on the curry, I'm going to just add a little bit more. Make sure I got the flavoring that I am looking for. Like, I use so much curry. I like, seriously. You guys see that? I had to go get back up because I don't like running out of nothing. I don't. Yes. The spices in here smell so good. Cover that up for a few. right. And that's how I season my homemade Jamaican beef patty filling. Yes, yes, yes. Last time I made this recipe, I did it with impossible meat. My kids was like, Mommy, you know what, your impossible meat, your vegan meat was good, but I want real beef in the next one. So guys, I have no choice but to make it the way they like it, because you know what, I like cooking what they like, because then guess what, my food do not go to waste. And so they got their beef and their beef patties this go around. It smells so good. Woo. Look, I cook so heavy. That's why I end up using this pot to make my filling in, because I don't know how to cook a small quantity of food. Like when I cook, I be cooking for the whole community. You know, I'm always like cooking big. I don't measure my food or anything out like that. You know, I never really measure anything. You know, I just like cooking big. You know, like they used to tell me back in the day, especially my Southern family, they'd be like, you know what, cook enough just in case you have visitors or guests to stop by, just to say, hey, at least you're able to offer them something to eat. And you know what, I take a lot after my Southern folks, because that's exactly what I do. Anybody come through my door, you're being offered something to eat and drink. I'm going to show you hospitality. Absolutely. That's who I am. So I'm going to add a little bit more browning to my mixture. Woohoo! Oh, yummy. Then I'm going to just cover that up, let it do its thing, and I will come back to you later. Later. Alligator. Just look how beautifully that is boiling. Oh my goodness. Look how nice that filling look. Oh my. Looks yummy. Looking pretty good. Everyone love when I make homemade Jamaican beef patties. They love it, love it, love it. Oh, that looks so yummy. Look at that filling. Yes. Looking good, looking good. Looking good, yeah. It's the sizzle for me. That filling looks so good. So I'm going to get ready to drain the filling and get rid of the extra juices here. Okay, I turned the heat off. And oh my goodness, look at that. I am making homemade Jamaican beef patties. And this is my filling, and I love the way it's coming out. I have to drain some of the excess water off this filling. I'm gonna let it cool down just a minute. It smells so good. It smells so yummy. So yummy, yummy, yummy. And tummy. I don't know why food makes me dance, but yeah. I always dance over a good meal. Ever since I was a child, like, you know, I feel like having fun to me is just eating good meals and dancing. Oh yeah. That looks so good. Look at that filling. It looks yummy, yummy, yummy. I need to go ahead and put my extra onion and bell peppers away. So when I make breakfast, I can use that, or if I'm making any other dish. I already have them chopped up for me. Ooh, that looks so good. It smells so good. Ooh, yes. Okay, off camera, I drained the extra juices off, and look at that. It's looking more like beef patty filling to me, guys. And so what I'm going to do now, after I drain the extra juices off, what I'm going to do now, so here I blended up Jamaican hard dough bread with water. And so what they do, they just go ahead and pour that in there, and they allow the filling to sit for a while. And then after this sit, you're going to get your hand blender, and you're going to blend everything up so you can have a smooth consistency of a beef patty. And so I'm going to pour that in there and let that sit. And like I said, all this is here is some hard dough bread with water. I blend it up, and then I add it to my mixture, which is looking pretty good. Looking like beef patty filling to me. I'm so excited. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna let this sit and allow my filling to cool off. And then I'm gonna just go ahead and blend everything up and have my beef patty filling ready. So when I'm ready to make the dough, I can just go ahead and fill my beef patties up. I love making homemade food, making food from scratch. That's just who I am. You know, I don't mind like time to time buying my family those things like from the store, but I just love taking my time and just making food from scratch, because I feel like you get the best out of your food when you do that. You know, you get the real flavors and the best tasty cuisine gourmet meals when you take your time and you make it at home. Looking pretty good. Yeah, and that's how I make my filling for my homemade Jamaican beef patties. Thank you all for watching, my kings and queens. please like and subscribe to this video. Love y'all. I'm showing you the finished product of my Jamaican patty filling. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just pretty much just blend this filling up a little bit. I'm gonna just blend it up a little just so it can have a much smoother consistency, how we like our patties.
Like this video and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up.